Now, many of you will know by now that Nio, ladies and gents, yesterday we saw total life insurance registrations of almost 3,000. I mean, these, of course, we did say that it resulted in the total deliveries that Nio has delivered in China month to date to be around 7,700, as seen on the screen, which is something that is pretty good looking at the fierce competition that is currently in the Chinese EV market. Now, these, of course, are adding those almost 3,000 life insurance registrations. Nio year to date from the 1st of January to, of course, the 21st of April, which was last week Sunday, they have delivered total deliveries of around 38,600, which is not bad because in the range of cars over 200,000 RMB, they are now sitting at position number 3, which is something that is not bad. Number 1 is Tesla, followed by Zeekr, then Nio. So yeah, hopefully this number continue improving, which is something that of course we all want to see, right? Now, some of the models that are doing really well, ladies and gents, still under the category of EV cars or pure EV cars over 200,000 are the ET5, the ET5 Touring, and the ES6. Both those three cars made it to the top 10 because ET5 Touring and ET5, both those sales as they are combined, they came around 14,700, whereas the ES6 came at with 13,600 year-to-date sales, which is something that of course shows us that those are the three vehicles that as it stands they are really winning it for Nio in terms of sales year-to-date. So we'll probably like to see of course more of the other vehicles like the EC6, of course, also constituting or contributing a lot in terms of deliveries on a month to month, which I think it would be good. But otherwise, Zeekr 011, 007 are the most of course selling of course EV cars in the segment of over 200,000 RMB cars. And of course this list excludes of course Tesla. These are just Chinese pure EV makers, which is something that of course we need to note. So yeah, man, year to date Nio is sitting at just over 38,600, and obviously hopefully when they report their April deliveries, they have surpassed of course 40,000 deliveries, meaning that this week and the 2 days for next week, which will also be catered or factored in there, of course my April deliveries, we hope to see of course Nio scoping over of course 2,000, which I think it should be easy, especially looking at the fact that we are in almost this is, we can say we are in the last week of the month, which we usually see the last week of the month being the one with some good life insurance registrations, which therefore mean that we could easily see of course some good deliveries coming out of Nio come the day that they report the of course April deliveries, which is next week on Wednesday. So yeah, man, in terms of deliveries, though Nio is not delivering as we want, but looking at the fierce competition, I think they're producing pretty fair results, pretty good of course sales. And with Nio, you'll know that it's a premium brand. It's not the Nio, they don't sell cheap cars or cheap EVs, which to also factor that in, I think they're doing their best. They are doing pretty good, and I think we should just of course continue as new investors. Of course, we want to continue seeing Nio growing in terms of deliveries, but they are trying their best. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update about how far Nio is year to date, especially after factoring the 2,990 NEV insurance registrations we got yesterday. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the likes button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you buy Nio for the very first time, it is always good that you do your own DD so that at least you can be comfortable as you are investing onto this stock, because this stock can be quite volatile. But in the past couple of, I think, 2 trading sessions, we've been seeing of course Nio ending the day on a green, which is something that we would like to see more, because this is one of the stocks that were hammered pretty bad by the markets and is trading way below, I believe, its value, looking at the fundamentals and their future prospects. So do your own DD before you put money, increase your holdings, or buy this stock for the very first time so that you don't get to panic sell because of the volatility that we see on this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.